Alright, I need to disembowel. 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 Alright, I need to disembowel. 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 I should probably put disembowel on. Gosh, I freaking suck at Dragoon.
But I would have it no other way.
I keep taking like several day increments between these. What the crap? If it is indeed the Yomi army, we may soon have to contend with Ranjit again, which may prove problematic, even for you. Friggin' got Xenos in that fight. That was annoying. If only I hadn't been caught. Yep, if only you hadn't just done things. Alright, Oyanje. Oyanje is eager to press on the hunt for the Fey relics. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the 2 remaining bearers of the relics, the Numu are the newer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fey folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. Oh, so that explains how you can live here. The path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. Alright. We're gonna be making our way to the Numu. Is this a map location? Huh, I'm grabbing some beats. Hey, Udion J. Past yonder cliff lieth Plal Eni, home of the Numu. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. If the pack striketh thee as precipitous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Verbert. 'Twas only when the Fuath came, in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. Oh. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fey folk for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly with the light. Oh my gosh, the music part! A force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees. An entire world, that it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked, is the greater regret. Yet, in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Minfilia, lest thou forget. Alright, therefore, even were there no 8th umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first room its doom. The first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world that I can choose to stop breathing, and thus do I labor, for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. Man. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we shall prevail. Aha! Mortals! Just as we thought! What is this freaking music? Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha! Nothing so boring! We smelled you coming! I thought we'd come to play! They do not appear to be pixies of leader Lucron. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. Mayhap another day. Oh, in some haste, are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. What did you do? Where did we go? Oh, you just brought us back. Teleportation magic. For a mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Remind me just doing a 360. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak, it is called. A most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to Fey folk, albeit briefly. I'm giving him too monotone of a voice by trying to be too low. I need to work on articulation. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee, under its aegis, don't know how to pronounce that. Thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ amount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. Okay. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee once more. The effect is quick to fade, so thou must needs be swift. I got a Fey Cloak. What if I... Sweet. I am sprinting my way across the chasm. Oh, there's a Fey. Come out, whatever you are. Screw off. What shall we do when we find them? We send them flying. I discovered a new location. Huzzah, hooray. Any moment now. No. Any moment, no. Oh, hello. Go away. Ow. Be gone. The pixies leave, disappointment writ on their faces. Head to the destination. I'm heading to the destination. I'm gonna go Sam. Ah, great. I'm this freaking glam. Dagnabbit. I want to stay a consistent glamour. Gunbreaker. Yeah, there we go. We'll do this one then. Hemophilia. Thancred. What the crap? I lost sight of you. Is everything alright? Kinda? I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? I see. Yes, let's say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. In other news, the Numu village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. Oh boy. I wish I could hide my weapon. What the? It's like I'm in Alice in Wonderland. It's so mushroomy. Hello? Hi. Mortals! Mortals are here! Lots of them! I don't know what type of voice to give you. I thought you said the Numu were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. 'Twas beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. 'Twas beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable! Unacceptable, I tell you! To have so many immortals appear at once! It's more excitement than we can bear! What? Give me a voice actor, please. I don't know what voice to give you. Greetings, Outer Wheaten Ike, Tierney. It hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the Numu. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Ligia? That is unacceptable! Unacceptable, I tell you! If the king is set free, none here will be set free. None here will be saved. Unlike our Fey cousins, we Numu have called this land our home since the immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Just hand me over the don't worry, we'll defeat Titania. No, I probably should say no one will come to harm. But then you will only become another Light Warden. It changes nothing. Honored Elder, pray believe me when I say that this woman is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, she hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. She is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but she harboureth the self-same desire to see the Sin Eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You have always done right by us, Oriange, but if you have placed your faith in this woman, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Umoran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee simply to roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to haste all thy deliberations, that thou mightst fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over? Fetch? You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. Oh, you know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair! Unfair, I tell you! Oh, you're dogs! In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Velbert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. This is different. Very well, Oriange. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here for the while, and bestow us upon your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? This is strange. Sure. Okay. Reed sniffs at you expectantly. Stop, please. You will offer our your patronage to our people too, yes? Let's see. Perhaps you can begin with Monos. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Verbert. With the Knights gone, however, Monos hasn't had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. I hope I'm not getting your voice terribly wrong, because that would be very awkward. Hey, Tierney. You wish to ask me questions? I should be glad to tell you what I know. As for a fitting payment, yes, I ask that you listen to me. Go away. Though the new move may appear placid and amicable, be fairly warned that they live by uncompromising codes. Codes such that which saith the payment must precisely befit the service, be it an item or task. Have that care thou givest neither more nor less than what is requested. Hey, Goof. Many mortals strain into Il Mheg, mortals that could grant us patronage, but they seldom make it past later on because the pixies turn them into leafmen first. Have they no thought for our plight? Hey, wee lad. What am I making? A traditional pneumo potion. Like most of our concoctions, the key ingredient is mushroom spores. Hey, Thancred. Well enough to be served. The question is whether we can provide a fitting reward. I'm starting to remember your accent slowly. I could have done a better job earlier. Give me this. Thank you. Hey, Modern Os. 1182, 1183, 1184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Wow, you're sitting here counting leaves. What? What? You're mortal! Huzzah! Huzzah! Well met. Yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures of battle? If you answered yes, you've come to the right Numu. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for a payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please, please, please give me their legs and your patronage to me. Have you obtained the moss fungus legs? Bring them to me, and I will restore your equipment to pristine condition. Very energetic. Very energetic log. Were I a little younger, I would offer you my services, but as the years go by, I find there are fewer things that I desire. I would not go through the motions simply to receive payment I do not need. There is no honor in that. Well, I can respect the Numu's standards for equal... Well, for proper pay for proper service. It's interesting if this is the dog people. Huh. How you holding out, Menphilia? What do I need help with? Well met, mortal. Does anything ail you? If so, my proxy and I are at your service. I don't know what accent to give you. Hello, summoning stone. Go away. Am I able to frickin' change my glam? I cannot. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to re-glam this thing. Hey, Robert in the... Yep. I can read. Alright, let's take you out. Come on. Okay, just... There you go. Hey, modern Os. How you doing? Ah, you have returned. And with the moss fungus, lads, I hope. They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder, used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. How many moss fungus? I only have 2. I'll give you both. I don't want them in my inventory. Huzzah! 2 moss fungus legs as it befits the work. Ah, to have neither more nor less expected of us than what we can provide. There is no greater joy. You are strange. Oh, I like this sound. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You have given me a fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's a coin which you may pay me with when you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. Thank you. I don't think my armor was... Hey, Mario's shop is open for business. Oh, and if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest Yiskif yonder. Yeah, I talked to them earlier. Judging from your equipment, 'tis plain you are no stranger to battle. I believe Yiskif will have something to offer you. Okay, fix my stuff. Oh, you never fixed my stuff, thanks. Dagnabbit. Hey, Yiskif, how you doing? Deep gold ring. Cool, I got a thing. Ah, to have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it please you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We would attend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We've no potent choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now, you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I'm a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. Please let me know when you have removed all the flame spores. Scour every corner of the cave. Leave no stone unturned. Okay. There's one like right here. Hello? Okay. You're like way above me. Where? Oh. How far up do you want me to go? Do I have to freaking... What? Found another one. What the heck? How far up do I go? How far up do I go? Oh, please tell me it's just here. Because I was half expecting to climb all those other shrooms on the wall. Yes, thank you. My lord. I was getting a little afraid for a minute there. Cool. Now, Iskiof, give me things. I'm gonna switch to Gunbreaker because this thing doesn't get hardly any experience. Actually, no, I'm gonna switch to Dirk. You've already removed the flame spores. How very quick you are! Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that more have cropped up in that area. Oh boy. Okay. Back to freaking. Wait, I'm gonna have to fight something, aren't I? I want to kill it fast. Let's go, Sam. There's some. Anything else? Well, that was quick. As you pluck the last of the flame spores, you sense a gaze from the entrance. What? A gaze? Oh, hi, Memphilia. What are you doing? I wasn't spying on you or anything. I've just finished my task and... I should go and report back. Okay. Find the owner of the gaze. Okay. You have returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Excellent! No more poisonous spores irritating our noses for a little while at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again. It reminds me of the old days. Fair every day, I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back then, the castle wasn't called Lycia. The Verbertites built it. They named it Grunus Leaked. It was their last bastion in the struggle against the Sea Eaters, and now they're gone. All of them. Nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned. And if you desire anything else I possess, I would be glad to offer them to you, for a fitting price, of course. Just random depression out of nowhere, thanks game. This gift shop is now open for business. Now, will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Weed Lad? The Weed Lad over there? They've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. Trinket Peddler. Oh, I get things from you. Cool. Sweet, get out of here. I'm going this way. Let's go back to Sam. Hey, Wee Lad. If Wee Lad's ears appear droopy even by Numu standards. An Aetheryte ticket. Huh. What? You would be my patron? But I can't do anything for you. The Lawless Ones took my invisible ink, and without it, I can't make my arcane wares. Oh, a scribe. Who are the Lawless Ones? They're Numu, like us, except they turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink concluded. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take back my ink from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I will make you something very special. Hi, Memphilia. Excuse me, Lucia, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you, and help in what little way I can. Just don't get in the way. No. You're welcome to join. More the merrier. Extra DPS helps. Thank you so much. The Lawless Ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took my many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring us as many back as possible. Well, so that's the job. We're gonna go grab things. Wow, aren't you excited? The Lawless Ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. When they see you, they are like to attack on sight. So please take care. Oh boy, I get to kill things. Why are you so far away? Verbertenberg. I'm gonna grab this Volkdorf Aetheryte. These Aetherites are a lot more rectangular and gradiented than the one in the source. Yeah. Was that a freaking Dumbo? Wow, this is sad. This isn't even a place. Traveler. Why you just named Traveler?
How rare
it is to have men here. So long as you do nothing to disturb our peace, we welcome you with open wings. What kind of place is this? Among the Amaro, there are those who awaken to abilities long lost in our kind. Speech among them. Tupac Amaro, the men of Ronca caught us, and we come here to live out our final days. Be it through death or abandonment, we all have lost our masters and known bitter solitude. But in this community, we may find kinship, understanding, and, not least of all, peace. As a flock, we build our lives around peace and distance ourselves from trouble. Though our Fey neighbors do not always respect our wishes, for the most part, we are content. Tell me about yourself. In my past life, I had a master with whom I journeyed to the far corners of the realm. From Namath Arang, deep in the south, to Verabert, here in the north, we soared, riding the winds. He so loved to travel, my master did, and there is no greater testament to that than the name which he bestowed upon me, Traveler. Many years have passed since last I embarked on a journey, and I imagine the world outside Il Mheg is much yet changed. Yet I have no desire to see it again. Nay, I would leave those places as I visited as they are in my mind's eye. Okay. Well, take care. Have a nice day. It's kind of sad. Just gonna go to summoning store. Hello. I didn't know they could talk. I did not know what they could talk. I don't know what type of voice they would have. Since they're birds, I was gonna like go for like a guffaw screech type after a bit, but then I realized that they were trying to go for solitude, and I was like, I don't want to kill people's ears anyhow, so. Oh, a garden porksy? Oh my lord. That's what I saw. It was a freaking Dumbo. It was freaking pig counterpart. Oh my gosh. They are Dumbos. Just of the pig variety. Hemophilia. Father Collard's chambers is through here. I peered inside and sure enough, it was milling with Numu. Looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. Don't get in trouble. I'll find all the ink I can and then come back outside. See you shortly, Lucia. Oh right, you're a rogue. Those are fancy daggers, by the way. Alright, so we got the garden porksy. Oh my gosh, you sound terrifying! Nope. Don't mind me. Your little puppy growls. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna frickin' Leroy Jenkins this. Alright, this is mine. It's invisible ink because I can't see it right now. Oh, hello. Oh, you want to fight? You do not want this fight, little doggy. Ancient arrow. Oh, you're magic. You're a magic caster. One Midare shall finish you off. It's gonna be overkill, but I want to do it. You're dead. Frickin' doggos. It was strange. Okay, I gotta do some parkour. Jump, 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 jump with the swing. Jump with the jump for it. Okay. More invisible ink. Oh boy. No, it must be kind of hard to write down runes unless you know exactly how they're all shaped and depending on the complexity of the rune. When you can't even see what you've drawn already. I guess it must be a scenario where you have to be immersed in your work to really do much. Where are you, Minfalia? You're way out there. Why are you having? Why is this quest having me to go all over the place? Frickin' rocking out of nowhere. Ah! Fungi Mancer. Interesting. Oh, you didn't see me. You're blind. How about you? Oh, no, you got ears. Yup, that'd make sense. You could see me without even looking at me because you got ears. Got a green glider. Oh, that's a little dragon, right? Do your puff thing. Do the roar. Do your puff thing, yes. You still look so freaking cool. Wait, that's not far. Oh, I'm gonna still have aggro on them, aren't I? Go away, please. Okay, never mind. They have a short aggro range. Hemophilia. Oh, we're getting emotional again.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are.
Okay.
Those Numo were rather frightening.
Numo.
I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you are. How... I see you use daggers. Yeah, I want to ask you about that. I see you use daggers.
Thancred taught me, but I'm still a novice.
Oh, that's right, because he was a rogue.
The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army.
Why is this frickin' version
that had
of...
all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps.
This version of, like, the somber theme for Shadowbringers is so much...
I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight.
I'm gonna stop talking about the music.
Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me.
Oh.
Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
Oh.
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence, though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you, because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something, or bring you to someone, or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach.
I mean, all those seem like stuff Minfilia did all throughout A Realm Reborn, so... Hello. Dubstep time.
What is that?
It's modern music. I know, it hurts. You'll get used to it, though. Oh boy. Horror tropes again.
Why? Why did you imprison us?
Well, doing that whole cut-off sound.
Such boredom. Such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair.
Oh, right. Queen Pixie, I think.
Come and play with us.
Okay.
It came from the castle.
I don't think I'll ever get that accent right. Never. Will never happen.
This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Nemo.
What are you doing?
I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Okay, I thought you were about to go charge into the castle. Yup. The Numo? Was it? Numo? Mercy, Your Majesty! We had no choice, please forgive us! Oh, it's you, my ink! Were you able to retrieve it? Cannot be seen by the naked eye. Okay. Yep, there's your ink. Don't know how I can see it. Ha ha ha! Yes! This is the ink, and almost all of it, too! When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What? You had the vision, too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Nothing up my sleeve, and voila! May it serve you well. And that's with the Aetheryte ticket. Sweet. A stranger... Fuath? Huh. Nope. Going for the Elder's answer. Weird lad looks like a satisfied Numu. Ah, there's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention the Elder Wheat ink, returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Oh boy. Bum bum ba-dum ba bum bum. Wheat ink, there you are. Ah, there you are. There you are. I'm informed that you have been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Oh boy. Am I gonna hear your voice? Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on to the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never ever have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you. Take it. The stone scepter of the Numu. This makes 3 relics. One more, and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. You continue your quest. Allow me to enlighten you as regards to your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Il Mheg's founding, arose as ruler of all Fae folk to bring order to our riotous kind. In our turn, we Fae folk render our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear. Is there anything else we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you are welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you were comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home.
Oi! Honestly, I look away for it one moment, and every fairy and their nuncle tries to steal me sapling from me. This is my sapling. Mine, do you hear? Not yours, and not the Fuath's. And anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce her will wish they hadn't. I wish I could forget. Okay. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaro safekeeping at their settlement, Volokdorf. If beareth mentioning that these Amaro are unlike those which thou hast heretofore encountered, owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Fae folk. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Volokdorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto, and he is the leader and the bearer of the relic. Last name Kaiba.
Alright, well, looks like we're gonna be off. Looks like Feol is still keeping an eye. Oh, you're still here? Do you perhaps wish to remain with us after all? Don't. Feol's gonna scream at me again. Okay, so speak with the enormous Amuro. Well, I was here before. If I missed an enormous Amuro, then I apologize. Oh, hi, you're kind of big. I almost missed you again. Hello. An enormous Amuro slumbers peacefully. Shadow! Bert. Nope, just me. Don't know how you would mistake my voice with the other person. Bert. Oh, forgive me. I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? I'm here for shoes. Did I hear you all right? You desire the crystal shoes that you may confront the Light Warden? Okay, let's change your voice a little bit. No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the Light's corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. Well, that was a quick conversation. 'Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder. 'Tis the first time thou hast set foot here. 'Twould behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise, you will come to understand Seto's reason for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye seek out the Amuro and make yourself known to them, unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of a greeting. Well then. Kind of different approach what I'm used to. Instead of going up and saying hi, I go up and just start patting them on the head. Hey, Rispa, how you doing? Well, now, it is not often that we are visited by men, much less unglamoured ones. What brings you so far from your own kind? Oh, right. I'm gonna pet you. Who's a good little birdie? You're a good birdie. How long has it been since the last I felt man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Verbert, a noble and valiant soul. I don't know why I'm giving them such a quiet voice, but like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory. Oh, such a fine feeling it is to be petted. My master had a heavy hand, made heavier still by his gauntlet, but I loved it nonetheless. Hey, Manvilli, how you doing? They're so fluffy, it's like touching a cloud. Yeah, right? I totally know what they feel like. Yeah. Hey, A1. Are you one of those treasure hunters? There is nothing left for you here. I'm gonna pet you. Who's a good little birdie? Who's a good little birdie? Ah, that tickles. Enough. I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your hand. Okay. Not that I dislike your hand, you understand. On the contrary, we Amuro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts, but then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence that we might better serve our masters. After that empire fell, those that with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, this seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us among other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. What is all that commotion? Did something happen while we slumbered? Who's a good birdie? You're a good little birdie. What's happening? Why am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear of the Fey folk. But then we are Fey folk too. When first we made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. It's easy to forget sometimes. I see. Anything else to say? You may pat me whenever you wish, and for as long as you like. My plumage is very resilient. Okay. Kaiba, did you come to a conclusion yet? I cannot give you the crystal shoes. Abandon this folly. Okay, I probably spoke too soon. How about you, Oriange? Thou hast pierced into the hearts of the Amuro, I take it. Then thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare, and not scorn, that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end we must needs have the crystal shoes. Frickin' Cinderella up in here. Give me a moment. Switching this. Now give me the experience. Give me the experience. Give me the experience. There we go. Sweet. And we're switching back. Hey, Oriange. His brow is fraught and distraught. Lucia, might I prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private? The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that he worrieth most. Tell him of thy many great deeds, spoken in earnest. Thy words may yet move him to change his mind. Prithee, do as I bade and speak with Seto in private. I shall turn my thoughts towards the other solutions in meanwhile. Hey, Kaiba! Do you want to not live under tyranny? You have spoken with my brethren. Then you see it is not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our heart with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. Oh, and don't worry! This is something I must do. Something I have to do. I gotta do it. I really have to. What am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will your doing so compel the Fey folk to change. And in order to obtain the other relics, you will already have paid the due price. Not more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? To save the world! To keep a promise, my friends, to do what no one else can. Yes to all of these. This will sound too grandiose. To do what no one else can will feel like it's too much pressure on my shoulders. This will show determination. What did you say? The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Oh, are you Ardbert's bird? Very well. You may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. You're Ardbert's bird! Sin-eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. There, I will lure out the fiends, that you may slay them. Go free, Ardbert Bird. Go free, Ardbert Bird. Ardbert Bird. Ardbert. Ardbert. Ardbert Bird. I'm a bouncing bird. I'm a phoenix. Look at me. Look at me fly. Have a friggin' flight oh my lord, run away! Kaiba, help me! Get out your blue eyes! I will use my voice to lure out the sin eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal. Oh boy, bring it. Ready then. Very well. Okay. Forgiven cowardice. Die. Die. I slash. Chugga buddy, help me. Gosh, the freaking name of your abilities bother me. Tender love, and it's a freaking nuke. Slash it big. You're dead, Hisatsu Sensei. Sine. And there are more pressing matters. Oh, hey. I did not see you there. Gosh, you sound like freaking drum rolls. Madare Setsugaka! You're dead. Slash. I have had much practice against you things. And we got forgiven to deceit. The strongest amongst you, I think. Madare Setsugaka! Be gone. Speak with Sato and defeat any senator that may appear. You made short work of those creatures, I will not deny it. I have seen enough. Let us return to Relic. Oh, you kinda glitched out of existence for me. Alright, see ya. Hey, Sato Kaiba. By the ease which you slew those sin eaters, I bet I see that you are capable, and I am very much in your breast. However, I still require time to think, and if you should be willing, there is a favor I would ask of you. Give that to my Dirk. Wow! 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 I got levels up. It's great. Sweet. Back to Sam. Sato will make a personal request of you. This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please, hear my tale. Sure. A while ago, I fought sin eaters who had wandered into Il Mheg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Long Mirror Lake. We Amuro are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Fuath, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen what you are capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. While I ponder your request for the shoes, will you not go and search for my medallion? If it should elude even you, I will accept it that it is gone forever. Oh, don't give up, As I recall, I was above the waters west of the castle when I dropped the medallion. I wish you luck. A new Amuro. Ooh, I can unlock a thing by a new Amuro. Hey, it's a... hey, Sandman. Ooh, it's a thing. Sandman would ask a favor of you, assuming he can stay awake long enough. Oh, I beg your pardon. I must have dozed off again. Ever since I turned 300, I can barely stay awake. 300! Sandman is my name, and I had something for you. What was it again? Ah, yes, a request. I would have you seek out a young Amuro who has newly arrived in Il Mheg. But ere I go into the details, tell me, know you the nature of our community? Know you the nature of our community, Volkdorf? It is a place where those of us who have attained intelligence come to live out our days. We Amuro are born mindless beasts, you see, but if we abide among men for a century or so, we may awaken to abilities long lost in our kind, speech not least of all. That those who have awakened might know of Volkdorf, we asked our Numo friends to place enchantments on the crystals found throughout Il Mheg. These crystals call out to our brethren across Norvrant, drawing them hither. However, the aforementioned young Amuro was not prepared for what he found here. That is, other-speaking Amuro. And no sooner did I welcome him than he bolted and ran. Though he is wary of us, having served men until recently, I believe he will trust you. Please, will you not find him and persuade him to come here? To help you on your way, he fled to the west of the settlement. Tell me more. Talking is weary business. Please, find that young Amuro and persuade him to come here. He fled to the west of the settlement. Sure, I'll go to the new Amuro. go on to the new Amuro. Alright, so we're at the place. You find a set of Amuro tracks headed southwest. Judging by the depth of the impressions, the creature was in some haste. Oh boy, you're gonna bring me right to the MSQ, aren't you? Oh, you brought me to an ether current. And aggro. Give me this. I want this. No, go away. Ah, dang it.
I regret everything!
This is mine. Alright. Don't you frickin' dare, you frickin'... What the heck are you? Find foliage that has been partially consumed by a large beast. The trail of consumption continues to the west. Okay. Going to find a new armor. Go away. Fruit remains. You find the eaten remains of a fruit. The exposed flesh yet to turn brown. The young Amuro may yet be near. Oh, cool. That's a pretty view. I like this view. Hey, Tunatia. The young Amuro regards you with weary eyes. Sandman sent me. Nope. Nope, yep, Sandman sent me. Your beak is... You're eating me. This is Sandman? You mean the other fellow who can talk? I had no idea there were others like me. Yep, if you would please stop eating me, that'd be great. Well now, a whole settlement of talking Amuro. That must be the place he wanted to show me. My name is... You're eating me! My name is Tunatia. My master was a traveling merchant. One day I discovered that I could speak. I was so happy, and I thought my master would be happy too, but when I spoke to him, he looked as if he'd seen a ghost and abandoned me. Since that day, I've been wandering the land by myself. I'd heard of Il Mheg, and I thought it would be nice to see it, but it seems the idea wasn't my own after all. The settlement, Wollecdorf. It sounds like a nice place, but I don't want to live there. I've been alone for a long while. I don't feel comfortable around others anymore. Not even other Amuro. Oh, don't be like that. Well, you see, I would help you in your plight and you'd get over things, but you gave me what I needed. So, see ya. Rightio, so we're just gonna, fly underwater for a bit. Okay, we found a glittering object. This does not appear to be a Settles medallion. Well, shoot, where else? Where else? This is the only thing! Do I just keep searching in this one area? No? Where'd it go? Hello? House of the First Light. No, I don't want to go up. It's just that one spot. Where else? What other thing? I'm gonna friggin' kill the entire life just by doing that. How would it possibly get in here? Oh, there was a hole in the roof. Oh, there it is! Of course it'd be the elusive spot. Alright, I'm just gonna teleport. Alright, hey, Seto. I got your thing. First, it's Dirk time. Ah, you returned. How fared your search? I found your thing. Despite its age and prolonged submersion, this golden medallion still retains its luster. Here you go. I found your thing. Is that it?
My medallion! You found it!
I was close with your voice, actually. Kind of.
Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak, but we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories.
Oh my gosh.
This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime.
Oh.
I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy.
Oh. Oh, it's Arbert.
His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Artbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood, him and his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place.
Oh.
Artbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
Oh. Oh. I'm glad he got to hear that. I'm sure Artbert knows how you feel.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due perhaps to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely.
Okay. I mean, it's a mystical land. I kind of...
It is reminiscent of Artbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Oh boy.
Has something happened at Leader Lucron?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Il Mheg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Ah, frickin'. Who is that guy?
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught. As thou sayest.
Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
I see.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
That you do.
No, Minfelia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
Gosh. Very little faith in her.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Man,